Okay, well, there is definitely an interesting thing to look at here, a receiver breakout scenario. Let's go ahead and look at this. Who is it going to be? I'm going to guess, why can I not think of his name? I'm going blank. But yeah, welcome back to another video. It's another Madden franchise video. Forgot to say that earlier. Chim Dyke. Why can I not? Chimere Dyke? I think that's how you pronounce his name. How much pressure is on Chimere Dyke? No pressure. No pressure at all. 100 receiving yards and a touchdown to increase his depth rate. All right. So, Chimere Dyke. I'm going to go ahead and look at him. You know, he is star dev. We see that. So, 77 overall, playing up to a 78, star dev. He's 23. Has a chance to go up to superstar. If we can get him 100 yards and a touchdown against what we're playing, the Texans this week, I think. Yeah, the Texans. So y'all are gonna see the Texans and the Cardinals in this video. The Texans, who are 3-0. This is gonna be a tough matchup whenever we play them. But hopefully we can actually beat them. Okay, let's see if we can beat the Texans here in week 4. All right, so we get the ball first. Some notable things to point out: Nico Collins and C.J. Gardner-Johnson both injured for the Texans this week, and Chimere Dyke, chance to go up to superstar dev if he can get 100 yards and a touchdown in this game. Not a great return starting at the 24. But yeah, we're definitely going to be looking for Chimere Dyke on offense this week, hoping to get him a dev trait upgrade. And we're going to hit him there for about 5. Yeah, last week, 3 receptions for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he went off last week and has a chance to get a dev trade upgrade, so we're definitely going to be looking for him. Chig wide open, getting the first down. All right, we are going to try to run it here, I think. Maybe not. Chimere Dyke with separation is going to catch that and get about 20 yards, about 21 yards on that reception there, which is huge. Now I'm going to try to run with Tajay to the left. And I'm going to juke inside. Nice. And he's going to get about 19. They're going to say 20. Okay. We love that. Tajay Spears, nice rush. All right. And Cam Ward's going to get sacked. Tajay was open. Just pressure got to me and I wasn't paying attention. All right, let's see. Chig open. A little bit of a high pass, but it's caught. Injury timeout for the Texans. That looks like one of their edges. One of their edge rushers. I don't know who that is. But 3rd and 10 for us, so we need 10 yards to pick up this first down. And Chimere Dyke is gonna catch that. 1-on-1, he catches that for the touchdown. He's already like over halfway to his goal. He has a touchdown and maybe about 50, 60 yards, I would think. So yeah, he's cooking just on this first drive. So now the Texans get the ball. They're 3-0, so obviously they must be doing good. So we're gonna have to really work on defense here. We're going to get to the 29, so a decent return.
So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for...
All right, they're going to run here with Joe Mixon. He's going to get about a yard. Last week, 85 yards and a touchdown for with 26 rushes. So he had a good week. It's nothing crazy, but he had a good week.
You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the team
I'm going to go motion. And this is going to be another run by Joe Mixon, who's going to pick up the first and more. But it's a fumble, apparently. Was he not down? I'm going to look at that. I feel like he was definitely down. But they're saying, yeah. He was... Are they saying that... I guess, yeah, his knee never touched. His elbow touched there. But the ball... I guess his elbow touched. I don't know. I mean, we have the ball right now, but... Yeah, that's going to be reviewed. I mean, we saw it already, so... Okay, yeah, they're going to roll him down. His elbow did touch there, so I guess that makes sense.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Alright. Wide open there. Who was that? Dalton Schultz? I tried to switch on to the safety and kind of just, I don't really know what happened there. Gonna blow up the run there. A loss of 2 on that rush. Making it 2nd and 12 for the Texans here. Okay, motion. Faking the run. And it's gonna be a sack. Injury timeout though, Jeffrey Simmons. Alright. We get a sack, but Jeffrey Simmons is injured. Hopefully it's not a horrible injury, but 3rd and 21 for the Texans here. They need a big gain. And they're going to hit Joe Mixon, who is going to pick up a lot, but not enough. It's going to be 4th and 3. Jeffrey Simmons is going to be out for this game. Back spasms or spams. The Texans are going to go for it on 4th and 3. Okay. And CJ Stroud is going to get about 1 yard there. And it's our ball. They try to go for it. CJ Stroud didn't have anybody open. He tries to run and just doesn't get anything. Now I'm going to try to run here with Tajay, who is going to pick up about 4. Not a bad run. Alright, hitting motion here. Calvin Ridley wide open. Staying up. And gonna get down to the 48. A huge reception there from Calvin Ridley. That's huge. They kind of mess up on the tackle there, and Calvin Ridley just stays up and continues running. Helm is open, getting about 7 yards. Alright, jet sweep. Giving this to Calvin. And that's completely blown up. Chiga Conquo doesn't block a soul. And, yeah, that's a loss of 3. But Chig there, making up for his mess up of play last time and getting the first down. Now, let's see. Tajay Spears, a lot of room to run, getting down to the 20 there, 20-yard reception. Alright, now looking to run here with Tajay. Maybe not. I don't know if I like the run there. But Dyke wide open for his second touchdown here. A 20-yard reception. He has to be really close to his goal. He has probably around 70 or 80 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, he's definitely going off here. Make sure not to kick it out the back. We're up 14-0. Texans, they're looking for some points here. They desperately need it. A nice spin move there. Only getting to the 26 though, but Texans returner, nice spin move, juking out. I don't even know who that was. And they're going to get that off to Dalton Schultz. Barely, you know, almost got to CJ Stroud, but I got faked out. You know, went after Joe Mixon. So they do pick up the first down. And that's no good. Oladejo there putting some pressure on Dalton Schultz. And he fails the catch. And that's going to hit Higgins there. He's going to get the first down. And Dalton, no, that's not Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz is 86, right? Or is that Bryant? I don't know who Bryant is. But he's going to pick up the first down for the Texans. All right, 4 yards there for the Texans, just going for something short. They are in field goal range, so, you know, as long as nothing crazy happens, they can at least get a field goal. Joe Mixon, no yards there. It's 3rd and 6. Most likely a pass here. CJ Stroud is going to throw it to Higgins, who's going to get within the 3. In the red zone here, looking like a handoff to Mixon, who's going to get freaking bodied and lose 3 yards. Making it 2nd and 6. All right, let's see. CJ Stroud slides for about 2. 3rd and goal on the 4. I'm going to guess pass. This could be a run, but okay, it's looking like a pass. CJ Stroud gets sacked. Tries to scramble around in the pocket. Can't do anything and gets sacked. 4th and goal, they're going to take a field goal. So we have a chance to go downfield and, you know, get a touchdown and go up by 3 possessions here before the end of the half. With about 3 minutes left and 3 timeouts, we definitely have time to get some points on the board. And not a bad return, getting to the 30. Going to try to run here with Tajay Spears to the left, who is going to get a lot here. Down to the 43, a huge rush from Tajay. 3 rushes for 51 yards. Looking good. Thinking about running it again here with Tajay. It worked last time, so let's run it back. And he's going to get about 2. Okay. Nothing crazy. We'll take it, though. All right. We're going to take Helm here, short, who's going to pick up the first down. We have plenty of time. 2-minute warning there. We still have 2 minutes. We're on the 26. So, yeah. I mean, no need to rush anything. Just going to throw it away barely. Cam Ward barely gets that away, but he does. All right. Io Manor, pretty open there for about 7. Not going to go no huddle because, you know, there's a chance that we don't get this first down. So if that's the case, we want as the least amount of time. It's 4th and 3, so we don't get the first down. Jig can't hold on it. Can't hold on to the ball. So we're just going to take a field goal. If that's in, that's blocked. The Texans block it. And that is huge for them. Because, you know, they have a minute 16. They're on the 28 to go get some points. But CJ Stroud gets sacked. Texans call a timeout. Yeah, I was expecting to go up by, you know, by 14, but yeah, blocking a kick there is crazy. They're gonna go short to Tank Dell, 3rd and 11, using a lot of clock here. And that's Joe Mixon, who's gonna be wide open over the middle, getting them to the 49. They're going to call a timeout. And hitting Tank Dell again for 4 yards. All right, they're actually almost in field goal range here. And that's going to get them to the 41, 3rd and 2, hitting Christian Kirk for, you know, just a couple yards. Not a lot of time, though. 14, 13. And that's dropped. 4th and 2. I don't think they can make this field. They're going to go for it. From the 41, this is a long field goal. They're going to go for it, though. And it's no good. Slightly right. Not making it in there. Just going to run here with Tajay to finish off this half. And he's actually going to get 11 yards there. Texans get the ball. Going into half here. So, you know, they have a chance to lower this lead. Gotta kick it out the back. We're hoping to get a stop on defense so we can get on offense and go up by, you know, 3 possessions. But Texans trying to cut this lead down to a 1-possession game. And Joe Mixon getting 7 yards there. Gonna motion, run with Joe Mixon, going outside. Who's gonna get maybe 2 yards? 1 yard. Okay. Gonna get 1 yard there. 3rd and 2. And he's going to hit Higgins over the middle, who is still up on his feet down to the 37. Slipping off of tackles, stumbling forward, and, you know, gets to the 37 there. Joe Mixon is going to get blown up. A loss of 1 on that rush.
second and 11.
And Tank Dell's going to drop that. Wow, you don't see that from Tank Dell a lot, but he's going to drop that open pass. He had separation. Maybe could have picked up the first down, but he's going to drop it. And CJ Stroud's going to get sacked. Making it 4th and 11, putting them just out of field goal range. And they're going to have to punt this ball. Looking like a good punt within the 5. At the 5, yeah. So, you know, a good punt from the Texans there. Putting us all the way at the 5. Which is, you know, not great for us, obviously. But we're going to try to run here with Spears. Who is going to get the first down, getting us to the 17. A nice rush there from Tajay. Going for a pass here. Chigakonkwo short, picking up the first down, about 12 yards. All right. Gonna run here with Tajay up the middle. And he's gonna get maybe 1. They're gonna say 2 yards. Okay. We'll take it. There's a flag. We're going to go to Dyke, who is going to pick up the first down and more. There is a flag. Offsides. Yeah, offsides. I'm going to decline because we got a lot of yards there with Dyke. Maybe completing his challenge there. Going to run here with Spears. Who's going to get about 3. They're going to say 4. Okay. Let's see. Looking to run here with Spears once again. Who's going to pick up the first down. Getting to the 31. All right. A run here with Mullins. Who is going to get outside for about 7 yards. All right. Back up, getting a couple yards there. We like to see it. Gonna motion here. And Calvin Ridley not really getting the separation, but he's gonna catch it anyways and get the first down. All right. And we're gonna hit Tajay here, who's gonna spin again, getting about 4 or 5 yards. Hit a little double spin there. Getting the first down. We love to see it. We're going to hit Dyke there for about 4. 6 catches for 91 yards. So Dyke needs 9 more yards for his challenge to be completed. And under pressure, that's intercepted by the defensive lineman. Cam Ward, I try to throw it away, and it's going to be intercepted by, I think that was Daniil Hunter. Wow. Crazy. They're going to run there, no yards. That keeps them in this game here. Maybe I should have just took the sack, but I tried to throw it away. I'm going to try to run here with Joe Mixon again, who is still up. Who's going to get 7. Being super elusive there, not going down. That's the end of the 3rd. All right. So Joe Mixon making this 3rd and 3. And that's caught by Christian Kirk, who's going to pick up the first down and more, getting them to the 47. A run here with Joe Mixon, resulting in a loss of 1. Rashawn Gary on the TFL.
brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
All right. I went off. I went off of him. Dalton Schultz getting the first down. That's my fault. And Joe Mixon. Whoa, he's gonna flip in the air, but gonna get the first down. CJ Stroud is gonna hit the backup tight end for about 9. All right, CJ Stroud. You know, they're putting together a drive. Almost touchdown, maybe a touchdown here. No, it's a sack. 3rd and 8 for the Texans there. We love a sack. Hopefully we can get a stop.
Trying to keep this drive moving when it's 3rd and 8.
And user sack there. 4th and 15. Texans, are they going to go for it is the question. I mean, they're down by 11, so if they go for it, it would be, you know, an 8-point difference. And then they can try to stop us on defense, obviously. So they're going to go for a field goal. Putting them down by 8. If we can go get a field goal, the game is probably over.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about it.
Not a great return. It's okay. Down to the 28. All right. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally clicked X. So I wasted a play. Io Manor drops it. You gotta catch that, Io Manor. No. Io Manor has to catch that ball there. And Dyke dropping as well. Both drops, hits them in the hands. They both drop it, giving the Texans a chance to take the lead here. Because I'm not going to go for it on 4th and 10, obviously. They're at the 31 with 3.5 minutes. All right, CJ Stroud almost got sacked, but stays up and rushes for 4 yards. Wow, he stays up after almost getting sacked. They're gonna run here with Joe Mixon, who's gonna get outside and stays up and gets them down to the 39. Injury timeout. Who is it? Dalton Schultz. That's who they were showing. The backup's in for Dalton Schultz now, so maybe it was. Joe Mixon's gonna run here. No yards gained. 2nd and 10 for the Texans. Okay, he's gonna hit Joe Mixon again for about 3. So making this 3rd and 7 for the Texans. I mean, if they have to go for it, and that's completed, putting them down to the 6. Wow. Joe Mixon's gonna get in untouched. They're gonna have to go for 2, obviously, to tie this. And they're going to hand off to Joe Mixon, who's not going to get it. Are they gonna go? Okay, they're just gonna kick this. They're gonna kick this, no onside kick. They're gonna hope that their defense can, you know, do as good as they did the last time, their last drive, or our last drive. 14-12. We desperately need to keep the ball moving. Dyke. I think that gives him, yep, 7 for 102. That's all I wanted to do right there. And then now try to run. Just run here with Spears. And try to run this clock out. A loss of 1. We don't love it, but, you know, it happens. Incomplete. We don't even cause them to use a timeout. That's not good. But Dyke over the middle, getting us the first down, and we can just kneel this game. We can kneel a ball and win this game here. 14-12. This was a horrible game. Horrible game to watch. We had a nasty interception there. There on that one drive, we're trying to throw it away, and the Texans D lineman, I think it was Daniil Hunter, just it falls right into his hands. So that's Cam Ward's second pick of the season. Definitely sucks, but we are gonna win this game 14-12. I would have hated to watch this game. It was so bad, but bumping us up to 3-1. Texans to 3-1 as well, so you know, I think that may put us at the top of the division. I don't remember, but yeah, looking at Cam Ward's stats, 19 for 26, 257, 73 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Rushing, Tajay Spears 93 yards was huge. Everybody else was, I mean, Mullins had 1 7-yard rush. Ridley and Ward, neither one of them. But Tamir Dyke is going to get that depth trade upgrade. 122 and 2 touchdowns. Nobody else really did anything crazy. 44 for Okonkwo, you know, 38 for Ridley. Only 7 for Iomanner this game. We allowed 1 sack. Tavondre Sweat with 2.5 sacks, 2 for Gary. And then TFLs, we got a lot. No interceptions this game. 2 pass deflections, no forced fumbles, block kicks, safeties, or touchdowns. All right, so looking at the receiver breakout here. Agreed, he can unlock his potential, blah, blah, blah. 1,000 XP for all wide receivers, tight ends, and DBs. And this should mean, if I look at lineup, Tamir Dyke is superstar dev now. That's huge. Being superstar dev, he should progress a lot quicker. Abilities, he doesn't really have anything great. So, yeah, I'll do that one. Recuperation. That's fine. But yeah, superstar dev, he should progress a lot quicker. You know, develop into a nice wide receiver 1. This is huge. Really huge. All right, so our next game is against the Cardinals, who are 3-1, just like us. They're slightly higher overall. We're gonna have another scrambling. Our only loss came against a scrambling QB in Anthony Richardson. Now we're going against Kyler Murray. So yeah, maybe there's a trend. Hopefully we can break that trend. But yeah, we're gonna have to actually try to stop Kyler Murray running, because we failed against Anthony Richardson. All right, let's play the Cardinals here. All right, we're in here. We get the ball first. We got 2 teams that are 3-1 here, trying to keep, you know, the wins coming. And not a horrible return, down to the 30. I love having Chamari Dyke as a superstar now. I mean, he's too low of an overall really to have any abilities, but you know, still just love seeing that superstar out on the field. Calvin Ridley gonna pick up about 9 there. We love to see it. Gonna try to run here with Spears, who is gonna get tackled for a loss of 3. Not great. Gonna hit Dyke, who's gonna get 3. 4th and 1. Okay, coach doesn't want us to go for it. I don't think I'm gonna go for it either. It's, you know, the first drive of the game. Feel like I'd be dumb to, you know, risk it this early on. At the 16. Kyler Murray's just going to take off and get all the way down to the 41. 25-yard rush.
That's good for a Cardinals.
James Conner's going to run for 6 there. Oh, man. Already looking bad on the QB rushing. 1 rush for 25 yards immediately. And that's dropped. I don't know who that was, but whoever that was dropped it there. Marvin Harrison Jr. catching that for the first down, getting him down to the 41. All right, and Kyler Murray's going to get sacked. Rashawn Gary on the sack there, making it 2nd and 20. Gonna run it here with James Conner, who's gonna fumble. Okay. The cut. Kevin Winston Jr. forcing the fumble, or did he have the fumble? I think he forced the fumble. Let me see. I don't know who that was, but yeah, I switched over to, okay, it was Sneed. I switched over to Sneed, you know, cut stick. He fumbles, and yeah, Kevin Winston Jr. recovers it. So, nice job from the DBs there. Forcing the fumble and recovering it. Huge. Putting us on the 50 here. Tyjae Spears going to get 6 on that run. Last week, 10 for 93. No touchdowns, though. Looking to run here again with Spears and maybe 1 yard. Okay, no yards. Not great. Gonna hit Ridley for 3. On the 41, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to run here with Tyjae, I think. Maybe not. Hit Chig. Oh, is that not PI? Nobody was on Chig, but there's just a clusterfuck in that part of the field, and Chig is stopped. Alright, I'm going to throw that to Marvin Harrison Jr. for 5 yards. Last week, he had 6 receptions for 102. Okay, number 17, 2nd drop of this game already. He's had 2 targets and both of them drops, I think. I think he's had 2 targets for 2 drops. Kyler Murray gonna try to rush 4th and 3, not gonna pick it up. I don't know what's going on here. But they're gonna punt. Probably gonna be out of bounds. Maybe not though. Okay, no, it's not. We are just gonna let it go. All right. Gonna go for play action here. You know what? Not loving that. Gonna dump it off for about 9. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's our third string tight end, Wiley. On the reception there. Looking to run here with Tajay. And gonna lose 2 yards. Wow. Horrible blocking. Horrible blocking. And Calvin Ridley, that was iffy, but he drops it. It's understandable. So we're gonna punt again. Okay, they're on the 28. Looking like a run. Okay, no, it's a pass. And that's to the tight end there. Who is that? Tip Raymond. Never heard of that name in my life. But he gets the first down and gets them all the way to the 50. Gonna be a screen here. Wow. James Conner with the spin there, getting them 6 yards. End of the first, it's 0-0.
We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Play action now.
Sacked. Kyler Murray's going to be sacked 3rd and 12. I get back there with Patrick Queen. We love that. Wide open. Didn't even have to do any crazy moves. Just ran straight at him. All right. They're going to go screen here. And James Conner's going to run out of bounds after getting 1 yard. They're going to have to punt this. Wow, neither team has done anything on offense. We're going to kick this out of bounds at about the 10. Okay, the 11. We're looking for something on offense because neither team has been good on offense. They've both been horrendous. Dyke was open, but it's a bad ball from Cam Ward. We're going to go screen here. Tajay, who is going to get 4 yards. Not great blocking, but somehow he's able to get 4 yards from that. Calvin Ridley wide open. Is going to get us down to the 42. Getting the first down, obviously. I'm going to try to run here with Tajay Spears. And that's 1 yard. I don't know what type of play even is that. Whatever it is, I never want to run it again. It was horrible. Jig. Horrible ball. Cam Ward, what's going on? I'm like, what is going on, Cam Ward? Calvin Ridley. We get sacked. Another punt. We can't do anything. Neither offense has done anything. Maybe the Cardinals will do something on this drive. Because we haven't done anything yet, obviously. Right now, this game is basically whoever can just score first. And he's going to hit Marvin Harrison, who's going to have a lot of room, getting them down to the 34. Down to the 34. It's looking like they might actually get some points here. And they lose 2 yards there on that rush.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
And that's a bad ball from Kyler Murray. 3rd and 12. Okay. Oh, they're going to run here with James Conner. 4th and 2. Are they going to go for it? No, they're just going to kick the field goal. Smart. Take what points you can get because, you know, I wouldn't trust my offense either. Giving us 3 minutes to maybe go get some points. Yeah, I don't know. Getting down to the 26 on that return. Not great. Looking to run here maybe with Tajay Spears. I don't know though. I don't know if I like that. I think I'm going to switch over. Switch over to that. Io Manor open with a lot of room to run. Getting maybe what, 25? Down to the 44, 25, 30 yards there. Gonna run here with Tajay Spears, who jumps over a fender and loses a yard. The O-line needs to learn how to block. That's what we need. We need our offensive line to learn how to block. Calvin Ridley open over the middle for about 10. That's gonna be the 2-minute. All right, 3rd and 1. I'm going to run it here with Tajay Spears. I know he hasn't been great rushing, but okay, he picks up the first down. Nice. That's probably his best run of this whole game. Going to run it here again with Tajay, who is going to pick up the first down. Getting about 11. Injury timeout. Who is it? Somebody on the Cardinals. I don't know who that is. Number 2 on the Cardinals. Injured. Oh, that's not great. I thought Chig was gonna do a little bit better there on that route, but apparently not. And Cam Ward looking like a pretty open run. He gets hit big. Maybe I should have just slid. Timeout from the Cardinals. Obviously, they're trying to get the ball back and hope that they can score, after we score or if we kick a field goal or whatever. Tajay Spears, no yards there. No yards gained with Tajay there. All right. Dyke on the catch. Leaving Cardinals with, some time. They have no timeouts, but 1 minute and 16. Maybe they can go get a field goal. That may have been missed. That's barely in there, but we'll take it. We're up for now. But the way these offenses have been playing, I have no clue. Like, that could be our one and only score this whole game. Because our offense has been horrible. And there's a flag. It may have been pass interference. There's a lot of contact. Yeah. Illegal contact. Yeah, there's a lot of contact over there. Wasn't purpose. Wasn't on purpose. Just accidentally. A lot of contact, so they get a free 5 yards. Gonna try to hit Marvin Harrison, and he drops it.
Knocks it free. Incomplete. The incompletion still at that 31-yard line. Second and 10.
2nd and 10 on the 31 here.
Murray. By Connor out of the backfield.
James Conner's gonna run out of bounds after making it to the 47 and picking up a first down. A minute left. They're actually doing pretty good on time. Okay. Gonna pick up a first down. Interesting. They're gonna go for a screen there. Gonna pick up 8. Clock still running. They didn't get out of bounds. Kyler Murray's gonna slide. They're gonna go for it. I don't know what they're doing. Ran out of time. 7-3 going into halftime. Cardinals do get the ball though. Cardinals get the ball. Maybe they can go up on this drive. An okay return, getting them to the 27. All right. They're going to run there with James Conner and gain no yards. Actually going to lose a yard. All right. Going to hit Trey McBride for about 2 yards. 3rd and 9. They need some yards here. 9 yards for the first down. And that's going to be just short. 4th and 2. They're going to punt. Again, offense is just not doing great this game. And we're going to get down to the 27. Gonna try to run here with Spears. And not a bad run. Getting to the 42, injury timeout. Tajay Spears is injured. Oh no. That means we have Mullins out at running back. Chig wide open, but it's a bad ball from Cam Ward. Okay, yeah, we'll substitute Mullins in for a while. Actually, Chestnut's out here right now. Chestnut's open. I'm going to hit him. He's going to get the first down. We'll take that. We will take that. Tajay Spears is actually out here. I don't know why he's out here, but he's out here and he's open. Going to go out of bounds. Don't want him getting injured. I definitely substituted him out. But, yeah, he's still out here. Gonna hit the tight end. Take the first down. We're gonna keep these. We're gonna keep the chains moving. Gonna throw that away. There was a couple chances there. I just, I wasn't really looking very well. The timing wasn't right. Chig though, wide open, getting the first down. Gonna get hit hard, but 1st and goal at the 9. Gonna try to run here with Spears. And he's gonna get about 6 yards. Gonna try to scramble it, or gonna try to run again with Spears, who's not gonna gain anything. 3rd and goal here. All right, we need the touchdown here. We desperately need a touchdown here. Io Manor Catches it, nice, getting us in for the touchdown. Possibly going up 14-3. If we can make this. And okay, yeah, it's good. 14-3. So we're up by 2 possessions against the Cardinals. I feel much better because our offense hasn't been great. So going up by 2, neither offense has really been great. So going up by 2 makes me feel a lot better. Taking it out the back.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start.
All right.
First and 10.
See, Cardinals gonna run with James Conner for no yards gain. 2nd and 10.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Another run with James Conner for no yards. 3rd and 10. Yeah, you got to switch something up, Cardinals. Because that's obviously not working.
10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Murray on 3rd down.
Kyler Murray going to take off. Going to get the first down, about 11 yards. All right. They're going to run with James Conner again, and he's going to lose 2 yards. Yeah, running's not really working for them. But it's not really working for us either, so, you know, I understand. All right. 14, whoever that is was open for about 4 yards. 3rd and 8.
Less than ideal. 3rd and 8 here.
Kyler Murray thinking about scrambling, but gets sacked. 4th and 10. They're going to punt.
Punt team on the field.
Giving us a chance to go up by 3 possessions. Right before the 4th. We're going to kick it out of bounds. We're going to start at the 19.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Gonna try to hit Dyke, who is gonna drop it. He's gonna drop it. That definitely sucks, but you know, it's okay. Gonna try to run here with Tajay. And gonna lose a yard. Man, rushing. Neither team has been able to run. Kyler Murray, you know, had a good run. You know, he's been able to run a little bit, but other than that, that's about it. The rushing game for both teams. Gonna try to hit Chig. It wasn't a great read, but you know, I tried to force it in there anyways, and it didn't work. 4th and 11, causing us to punt. We're gonna start at the 38.
He takes it in at the 37. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
And I'm gonna do a motion, so this is probably a pass.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray.
I can't get there. Trying to get there with Patrick Queen, couldn't get there. Kyler Murray picking up the first down. Total yards 192, 186. Passing 137 and 133. Yeah, Cam Ward hasn't been great through the air. Definitely has you know, had a lot of inaccurate passes this game.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Kyler.
Kyler Murray scrambling all over the place, gets sacked. 2nd and 21.
Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 21. They definitely need pick up some yards here. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Going to hit Trey McBride and get the first down. Getting all the way down to the 22.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone.
Getting them all the way down to the 22. That they desperately needed that. Now they're going to try to run with James Conner, who is going to get all the way outside, still up, and going to get 7 yards. Okay. Going to run a blitz here. And, oh, I almost get there. almost get there with Patrick Queen, but Kyler Murray, his running back, I think it was, got there, blocked me. Makes the pass, gets him down to the 3, and picks up the first down. Gonna hand it off to James Conner, a loss of 1. All right, we got Rashawn Gary out in coverage. They're gonna run a screen, and that's gonna be 1 yard gained. 3rd and goal on the 3. They're gonna go 5 wide. And it's a wide receiver screen, it looked like, and it's incomplete. 4th and goal. They're going to take a field goal here and try to make this, a 1-possession game. They make it a 1-possession game, but we do get the ball. So we have a chance to, go back up. Okay, to the 26, not a great return. Gonna try to run this with Spears, who is gonna lose 2. Yeah, rushing game has been horrible. Gonna try to take off with Cam Ward, but he's too slow. Gonna get sacked. Loss of 2. Gonna try to get this to Io Manor, and it's fumbled. He catches it, fumbles it, and recovers it. Okay. You know what? It works. Now, I don't even know what to say. But yeah, I guess it worked. Gonna try to hit Io Manor again. It's a bad ball from Cam Ward. So I think I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run here with Tajay Spears. And we're gonna lose yards again. We have not been able to run this ball at all. We have been horrible on the run. Or, running the ball or whatever you want to say. Cam Ward just going to throw it away. Nobody's open. We're going to have to punt. Giving the Cardinals a chance. Looking like another low-scoring game. They're going to start on the 16. A little over 2.5 minutes, and they have 2 timeouts. So they're not really rushed for anything, but Kyler Murray's going to take off, get 6 yards. And he's going to hit Trey McBride for the first down all the way to the 47. Wow. That's the 2-minute warning there. Yeah, they're moving downfield.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They look to throw it.
And they're going to hit Marvin Harrison Jr. for the first down. Getting them to the 36 there. And Trey McBride open again. Still just getting them downfield. They're going to go no huddle. And that's a wide open Wilson there for 7 yards. Michael Wilson there with the reception. Gonna go screen for 1 yard. They're gonna hurry up. Kyler Murray completes the pass there. Michael Wilson is going to get out of bounds. Injury timeout.
First down.
Or just injury, yeah, I don't know. We got Gray here. They're going to run with James Conner. Nothing there. Kyler Murray. It's intercepted. We're going to take off. DJ Turner is going to try to go as far as he can. Taking us down to the 47. Keanu Benton was injured. And now we can just kneel this ball and win the game here. Wow, DJ Turner with a huge interception there in the end zone. Almost taking it all the way. But Kyler Murray caught him, just barely. Yeah, huge there, getting that interception with DJ Turner. Saved the game, because, you know, if they get a touchdown and get the 2-point, that's overtime. And, yeah. You know, unless we win and score really quickly. Looking at stats, it was not a great game for us. Cam Ward, 15 for 26, 164, 57 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing Tajay Spears with 37 yards, 2.4 carry. Yeah, not great. Receiving 48 yards for Ridley, 50 and a touchdown for Io Manor. Only 5 yards, but he did get a touchdown. Dyke. And then, you know, Chig with 17, kind of just spread the ball out there. Allowed 2 sacks. We got 4. A bunch of TFLs. DJ Turner with an interception there at the end of the game, winning us the game. 2 pass deflections, a forced fumble from L'Jarius Sneed, and Kevin Winston with the fumble recovery. No block kick, safeties, or touchdowns. DJ Turner, though, almost with that touchdown there at the end. I wonder if they'll show, yeah. DJ Turner, Kyler Murray doesn't have anybody open, really. And just tries to force it to Marvin Harrison Jr., DJ Turner. Almost taking it all the way, but Kyler Murray just gets there. Kyler Murray's not there. That's a touchdown. But yeah, another low-scoring game, 14-6, but we get the win. Alright, so this is where I'm going to leave off today's video. We are 4-1. Next video, you'll see the Raiders and the Patriots game. But yeah, if you like today's video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and leave a comment if you enjoyed. Goodbye.